It's Sunday, September 21st. I have 2 more days left to shoot before I head to Indiana, Monday the 29th, for their opening day of Archery on October 1st. I'm trying to get as dialed in as possible today, really picking specific things to work on, not just shooting to shoot, not just shooting groups, but mentally trying to think of shot opportunities, slow drawbacks, smooth release, even like a smooth, slow let down, just in case I don't want to take the shot. I'm only going to shoot a couple today, but then Wednesday I'm going to shoot my broadheads. I'm picking the exact arrows with the nocks and figuring out what broadhead I want to shoot. Just remember, like the mower you practice with your field tips and stuff like that, pick the exact arrows that you're going to take out for your hunt. Don't practice with these 6 and then grab another one out of a random box, because things happen. Also, don't forget to shoot with your broadheads, just to make sure that they are hitting where your field tips do, or at least pretty close, because every broadhead manufacturer says field tip accurate. Close, some I've tried are just wildly off, because as soon as you shoot your broadhead, it's your broadhead that kind of steers the arrow, where when you shoot in your field point, it's your fletchings that are doing most of the work that I've found. Of course, all this stuff is just based on my observations. I know there's a million people out there that are going to argue and disagree, but whatever, it's the internet. So I'm going to get a couple shots in, and we'll see what's up. The other thing I like to do is I like to take my odd shots at 25 yards, 27 yards, 35 yards. So these 2 are 25 and 35. That second one was a little bit more forward than I would like at 25 yards. Then take 2 at 17 yards. Everybody thinks these close-up shots are easy, but they're not. depending how close you are. Your 20 pin, your shot's going to hit high. Not to mention that your target animal's really close and can see you. And with the slow drawback, it's, you know, not only can that thing see, but there'll probably be 13 of its friends close by that'll sniff you out. Let's go see what happened. We're gonna go check 20-yard or 17-yard shot. Yeah, they'd both drop them. You know, I don't know why I'm always trying to make it hard and shoot for the heart, but you have all this area back here that's along the, I'll take it down as well. We're shooting from that platform, which if I had to guess, I'd say it was probably about 20 feet. Over here is our 25-yard. You know, I mean, not a tight group, but honestly, my first shot, this one, I was aiming for the heart, and this one, I was seeing if I could go lung. I do like to shoot just a hair lower than center because they do, from time to time, duck when they hear the arrow come out of the bow. So if it ducks, I mean, depending on, it can duck a lot. This one could probably hit a shoulder. This one, I mean, it could duck so much it could hit a spine if it were to, but it's kind of like one of those chances you gotta take. This is 35 and a half. You know, one lung, one of the ventricles. There we go. 5 yards up there. I mean, I've taken a shot before when I was in Montana at a pronghorn across the Waterhole. And, you know, believe it or not, I did clip one of these. I would never really ever take a shot that far here in Pennsylvania, but I was only in Montana for a little bit and I wasn't sure if I was gonna get the opportunity, but I mean, I hit that head bull and I mean, he ran 30 yards and just expired. So I'd like to say I planned that thing out, but there's a little bit of luck in there. So it's September 24th, Wednesday. I leave for Indiana on Monday at 3 o'clock in the morning. But what I want to do is try to shoot my broadheads just to see what they're hitting. You know, I'm going to shoot one field tip, and then I have 3 broadheads that I'm going to shoot off of, or shoot with lighted nocks and my standard nocks, just to see where they hit. You know, I have the Muzzy 100s, which I've knocked a bunch of stuff down with. I got these bee stingers, which I picked up in Montana, you know. Then I have these retractable blades, you know, that whatever, we'll see where they hit. but I'm going to be shooting from my stand at a 3D target at 30 yards. You know, I'll more than likely stick with the Muzzy 100 because I know I can drop things with that, but I'm just kind of interested to see where it goes. And obviously I'll be shooting my field tip as a frame of reference for my first shot. Yeah, let's get out in the woods and see what happens. Okay, here we are up in the stand, maybe 25, 30 feet. This is 30.5 yards. One field tip, 6 different other configurations of arrow just to test this thing out. So, all right, here goes nothing. Okay, 30 yards from the stand, round 2. This is the field tip with the standard knock. Sitting down, I'm going to really pick that shot. Field tip dead on. Let's shoot the stinger with a lighted knock. Let's see if we can't group them together. Shoots low, super loud. Which could actually work. If it hears it coming and it goes to duck, you know, that would have ducked. Perfect shot. This one is where you at? Muzzy 100 with a lighted knock. Lighted knocks do hit low. So this is a stinger, a standard knock. test on what I'm going to be shooting. And there's this guy. Standard knock. I mean, I hit one of my other eyes with it, so clearly these standard knocks aren't nice. The lighted knocks shoot a heck of a lot lower, although that seems to be common knowledge in the archery / hunting world. For those who were unsure, I mean, it's clear right there. So let's get down and see if that other group looks as good as I think. Okay, so here we go. This was the first lighted one, so I mean, it hit low, not where I was aiming. So let's say this is my field point. Let's get. Ooh, dang, muzzy for the win. Like I said, that one's gonna be getting shot. Let's see, this one, that's broken. That does some damage, especially pulling it out. This one's long. This one is going to be. Who are you? Who are you? Huh. Good point. This was my first shot with a lighted knock. It's that little buzz cutter. You know, when I go to shoot Maryland, second to last week in October, I have to shoot my lighted knocks. So, and I more than likely will be shooting a mechanical G5 mega meat when I do that. So I practice with those broadheads, practice broadheads. Look at that retractable blade. Did some damage. Maybe pop that inside. Well, like I said, where are we at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Again, top competitor, Muzzy 100. Standard knock will be what I'm going to Indiana to shoot my buck with. So, thank you for watching, and I'll post another video when I'm on the road.